what are your thoughts on this ESPN story? What are your thoughts on Caleb and how he addressed it? Also, I don't know if you saw the question that was asked about, does your dad speak for you? All of that. I kind of want your thoughts on it, man, because I know you have some.
Unfiltered. You said unfiltered?
Unfiltered's fine, man.
Okay.
Don't matter to me.
Okay, we could do that. Yeah, I think it's so fucking lame what the media was trying to do to continue to try and push a quote out of Caleb. I think it was really weak behavior. Like, you could tell a majority of the fans were like, we don't care about this year and a half old story. And they kept trying to like gaslight us on Twitter, like who that were the problem, we're reacting when they're the ones that are coming up with like non-stories or like, trying to peddle stuff that we don't want to talk about. So I just think it's really, really weak. I think it's but it's par for the course for Chicago media. Especially the old school Chicago media. So they don't know another way. But I think hopefully with the Ben Johnson era, like things are gonna change and start going our way. And
well, I think even how Ben addressed it too, he did a really good job. And for those who don't know, Phil, we've been on his podcast. He's the host of Just Another Year Chicago Bulls. He also has a profane professionally profane podcast, which is Chicago sports, WWE. I mean, you guys do a bunch, but I want you to plug yourself, Phil.
Okay. I appreciate that, man. Any BFR fans, if you haven't seen my podcast, you should go and check out the BFR episode because that was a great episode. I had a lot of fun. We were really chopping it up on there, but man, you can see me at JC Phil. That's my personal account, or I'm on Just Another Year Chicago Bulls. We're on the a host of like daily Chicago Bulls content for Just Another Year, and then that's at @Shy_Bulls, and then the Professionally Profane podcast is at Profane Pod, and I'm on there with Davey. We had a great time at the NFL draft, and we got like a vlog coming out for that, so it's gonna be
fun.
It's gonna be sick, dude. It's gonna be pretty sick. So man, just been working, and I appreciate you guys for bringing me on. It's really an honor to be on the BFR podcast because, as everyone just seen, like I'm a Hall of Fame Grizzly, Hall of Fame Grizzly. So it's pretty dope to be on,
Yeah, man. No, we're excited. You're part of, I don't want to say business because I hate saying that, but I mean, you're a content creator. You are Bulls, Bears, through and through. So we appreciate you. Also, like I said, that episode was one of my, you can go to on the YouTube page. It's super simple. You can search it. Such a blast. We actually had Jack on, which Jack has been.
Yeah, he only goes on other people's pods.
He's legit a part-timer now. He is
really
legit.
Really?
No, he's not.
It's
been a summer.
Just giving him
like
shit.
I said, he's basically been on vacation permanently for like a month. But we'll get him back here.
Wait, time out. Can I share one comment I thought was funny from our OG member Rudy? He said Jack saw DJ at OTAs and that basically put Jack away. Jack was upset that DJ was there, basically. Because if you don't know, or if you do, Jack is the body language guru of DJ Moore. So I'm excited to see how that's going to be going into this season with Ben Johnson.
Is he on team like trade DJ?
Not fully.
I wouldn't say no, but he was definitely, Jack was very upset about
the
DJ.
First time something pops up negatively, he'll be jumping on that bandwagon. And I guarantee you that's how close he is. Cause he's not, he's kind of like halfway on, dragging his feet, he's not there yet, but Burden.
Yeah, that's the body.
Burden's not out there.
Not out there yet. No,
he's
oblique injury,
that soft tissue. So,
Phil, what's your expectations for DJ this year? Do you feel like last year was more of a flash in the pan, something just a 1 year bad year, right? It happens, or is this more of what's to come?
I think last year was a flash in the pan. Like honestly, like all the performance from last year, like I'm kind of like throwing it out the window. We had the worst coaching staff in the NFL, like voted on by the players, and so to have the worst coaching staff in the NFL, like I'm not surprised that we got low performance from a lot of guys. Like I wouldn't be surprised if a number of dudes like really turn it around this year. Like even Tremaine Edmonds, like everybody is out on Tremaine Edmonds, but like I think that Dennis Allen might be able to coach him up, and he has like the size for that 4-3 middle linebacker position. So like we want him to like work out. So I'm hoping that he could really bounce back. Now that he has better coaches than the Eberflus gang, and the acronym Alphabet Army. Dweeberflus is the worst, man. I'm so glad that era is over. Like I just needed to say that. Like, it is over, you guys. We have Ben Johnson. Like that's
like how many wins do you, like? Because I honestly feel like it's addition by subtraction.
I thought you said dipshit.
Right? Well, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Based off 4 games we saw last year, particularly the freaking Lions game where you ended the game with the timeout in your hand.
Yeah.
It might be a fair definition there. But just from this new coaching staff, how many wins added do you think we have just from the guys we brought in?
I think we have like at least like 3 to 4 wins just based on coaching staff. Like we were 7-9, right?
Yeah.
Like I think we're gonna be at least.
Oh, we were not 7-9.
Am I tripping?
Were we 7-9 last year?
No.
I just remember it's so worse.
No, was it worse?
We were not 9-7.
No, we were not. We didn't have a winning record.
Hold on, 6. I got y'all. Keep going, Phil.
Keep going, Phil. I can't remember. I tried to
My
remember.
bad. That's my bad.
All the negative seasons.
I don't know why.
5-12, fellas.
5-12. Okay, I was giving us 2 extra wins in my head.
My bad.
Look at
I
us
was going with it. It's good.
That's how we got through last year. We're like, no, yeah, we got 7 wins. It wasn't
we
that
beat
bad.
Washington, and like we also like had that special teams thing.
You're 100% right.
Those really both count as wins. So
Minnesota game,
we
got the
game,
kick.
Lions game, Thanksgiving. Yeah, there's a bunch of them there that really should have been wins. But I think that makes sense, right? 5 games, like this team with the talent it has. Not what does Vegas have us at? Like 9, 8. So like even they're saying just the addition of this coaching staff, they're expecting 3 to 4 wins. So I think that's pretty spot on.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really high level coaching staff too. Like all the guys like Al Harris and Antoine Randall and Dan Rochar and JT Barrett, all of them. It's just a really well built coaching staff. So I've like as much confidence like top to bottom in the Bears that I've ever had in my life, and it's really scary because if this doesn't work out, like I'm not sure how I can ever like get back up there again. We'll see.
I would say it's going to be hard. First of all, I think the way you said that, Phil, high level coaching staff, I think it's the perfect way to put it because it's very impressive. I think I wrote about it is the way Ben Johnson was able to construct and get the additions that he did for his first year. He's a first-year head coach, but to get the guys that he got, Dennis Allen, what you just named, I'm not going to do it again, but it's very impressive. But at the same time, it makes me wonder with I just lost my train of thought. With Eberflus, because I think he's a really good coach. He's with Dallas, correct? It is kind of shocking how everyone underperformed last year, and now you talked about you've never felt more confident heading into this year. I feel the same way. It reminds me of like, and it's probably not the same way, but remember in 2018 after the playoff loss, I was so confident.
Right.
And ever since then, I've been cautious, but I agree with you. This is the first time in a while since probably that season where I'm like, I feel very, very comfortable being like, okay, we are going to compete. And I think we should probably get a playoff spot. I'm not saying we win a division, but a wild card should be the expectation. And if we don't, that's my confidence. I wouldn't say it's where it was after 2018, but
no, but that was Super Bowl mentions.
Yeah. But we had Mitch too, which was a question mark. So Caleb, there's question marks, but you expect more out of him, and he's a better prospect. So I like the way you put that, Phil.
How about like it kind of feels like pre-2018, like right when we got Khalil Mack, like that's how it feels right now. But because we got Ben Johnson and and Caleb Williams is year 2, it's kind of like the equivalent of like getting a Khalil Mack in a
that's
way.
That's the year we went from last to first as well.
Yeah.
We won,
and we drafted Anthony Miller in the second round. We got
Anthony
Bird in the second
Miller
round.
was good for a couple seasons.
Yeah.
Hey, his rookie season, 7 touchdowns.
Tyreek in the same. Was that Cohen's year too as well?
Cohen's rookie year was 2017.
Oh, so it was the year before. Okay.
Yeah.
So because he was a Pro Bowler in 2018.
Got you.
Shout out to Tariq Cohen. So
shout out to
Tariq Cohen.
Absolutely. Well, hey, Phil, I know we had you on here for just a brief minute. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna wrap it up, unless you have something ficky. But we're gonna get you on for.
I appreciate
one last thing. I want to know what's your one takeaway, and then we'll wrap it. I want to know what's your
from
OTAs.
Yeah.
My one takeaway is that I'm going to go back to the coaching. I feel like we have actual coaching happening at Hallisall. Good coaching, guys we could trust. I think that's the biggest takeaway. Like, they were expecting perfection and like harping on it and really fixing mistakes. And it just seems like a professional franchise right now. We're actually operating like a blue blood franchise, and it's scary. We'll see what happens because we need to win. We need to win.
I don't know if you watched the first part of this show, but Ficky and I think we did our biggest takeaways from it, and that was my second one. And Ficky was like, are you reading my notes? Because he was going to say the same thing. So the first, we only gave you one takeaway, but for you to say that, it really just amplifies and confirms everything that we've seen. It's the most intense, most competitive, most energetic as well that we've seen from a Bears coaching staff and the players also in OTAs. This is OTAs we're talking about, which is which is so funny. Organized team activities being this serious is something we'd love to see, man. And I think blue blood's a really good word. I think the Bears we got to be taken serious at some point. So God forbid,
it starts at the top. And since day one that Ben Johnson's come out here, well, obviously he's got to win, right? But what he can do right now, the message he can portray, the image he can portray as the leader of this organization, he's checking that off. He's checking everything off across the books, right? He's that the blue blood, true leader. This is how we're going to do things. No nonsense, no bullshit. And that's what you need to do coming in right away, because it's basically like your syllabus week, right? You need to come in here and say, these are the expectations. This is how we're going to do shit around here. This is how it's going to get done, okay? And so I like the image and the narrative he's creating. Will it equate to wins? We'll have to wait and see, but you don't know that part yet. You got to handle what you can handle right now, and I think he's doing that perfectly.
Exactly.